Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Richard Ferguson, the president of the Black Physicians of Utah, and I'm here today to discuss the importance of heart health for the holidays, particularly on our favorite day of the year, Christmas. Many people may not be aware that heart attack deaths are more likely during the winter holiday than any other time of year. Actually, more people will be afflicted by or will die from a heart attack between December 25th and January 1st than at any other time. I'm here to give you some tips on ways to prepare for heart health in order to avoid you or a loved one from succumbing to a heart attack. So you may ask, why would such a life-threatening and awful condition peak over one of the most joyous times of the year? Well, scientific research in the American Heart Association believes it is due to a number of factors, as I will go into listing now. First, increased stress. We are often consumed with shopping, cooking, or finishing work deadlines that we may ignore signs and symptoms of our own declining health, or ignoring the signs and symptoms of a loved one's declining health. We also tend to eat and drink more during stressful events like the holidays. Although the holidays are meant to be filled with merriment and cheer, they can be stressful to many people, and this can be life-threatening to those with underlying heart conditions, such as angina and hypertension. Number 2, cold weather. Our blood vessels constrict during cold weather to keep our core temps high. This leads often to clots lodging in our blood vessels more easily, particularly those surrounding our heart, our coronary blood vessels, which supply blood to our heart. We need to be more mindful not to overdo it with strenuous activity when outdoors for prolonged periods of time. Cold weather places increased strain on our hearts, so let's be careful outside. Thirdly, a disruption to our normal health routines. We are more likely to postpone our routine medical appointments, visiting our PCP, or following up with our cardiovascular surgeon or cardiologist. We also may delay medication refills due to being distracted or busier over the holidays. This can often lead to us reducing our exercise regimen or missing medications that control our blood pressure or cholesterol. And fourthly, overindulgent or excessive consumption. Over the holidays, we tend to eat and drink alcohol in excess. If you are someone that has an underlying heart condition and you begin to eat more foods that are high in fat and salt, combined with increased alcohol use, it leads to increased strain on the heart and places you at increased risk for a heart attack. It's often not just one factor that leads to increased risk of heart attacks, but a combination of several of those that I've just mentioned. So what can we do to be more mindful to keep our hearts healthy over the holidays? Well, 1, know the signs and symptoms of a heart attack and take action. Heart attack signs may vary in men and women, but catching them early and calling 911 is key. First, one of the most common signs is pain or discomfort in the chest or over the chest, lightheadedness, nausea, or vomiting, jaw, neck, or back pain, or discomfort or pain in the arm or shoulder, and also associated shortness of breath with any of the aforementioned symptoms. The sooner these signs are recognized, the better the chances are for survival. Secondly, celebrate in moderation. If possible, try to reduce your intake of fried, high-fat, and high-salt foods. Keeping to a healthier diet over this period of time for ourselves and our loved ones will be less taxing to our heart and blood vessels. Eat smart, as listed here. Thirdly, plan for a peaceful time with yourself and others. Make time for yourself to relax, watch a little football, rest during the holidays. Reducing stress from family interactions, strained finances, traveling, and shopping. Take time for yourself. Your heart deserves it. And fourthly, keep moving. The American Heart Association recommends 150 minutes of physical activity per week. We often fall off of this routine during the holidays. You don't necessarily need to leave your family for the gym, but you can create physical activities where you engage with your loved ones, such as going for a walk outside around the neighborhood, or maybe going to bowling. There are a number of fun activities that can be creative to engage with your family during the holidays to remain fit and active. The key is to avoid being sedentary during this time. Your heart enjoys exercise. And lastly, stick to your medications. Busy holidays can make way for skipping medications, forgetting them when away from home, or not getting refills in a timely manner. So be mindful to get that refill and to not skip your doses. It can make the difference in being home for Christmas dinner or spending Christmas in the ER. Thank you again for listening. Let's be active, safe, and healthy over the holidays. We at BPOU want to wish you and your family a happy holidays and a happy new year. Thank you.